folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated? Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets.
What's good, everybody? Just had news on the calendar all week, so not many trades executed, but just a few sweet ones on the Euro NZD. We also had Euro AUD, which pretty much made most of the profit, right? Tuck in, buys up, sells down. How do we do that? Yeah, we had a reaction from this area, then we had a reaction from this area. All right, so that's pretty much how I can put it. Got news on the calendar, so we're just chilling right now until we see some opportunity, and we will take them once they present themselves. I don't know, man. I think kind of want something. Oh boy, I knew USD CHF. Somebody was telling me about this pair, and it was going crazy. Crazy. See more upside to like here. Show most likely here. There are some pairs that my mentees call out, and I'm like, oh boy, should be on that. Oh boy. Yep. I mean, this was just obvious. When you have a creeping trend, a slow retracement. Of course. First, Berg structure, traced, dumped, TDI, TDI, TDI. It's telling us the simple stuff. EOS, retracement, MDL cross, break below the 50, retracement, retracement, break. That's the entry. Yeah. What's good, everybody? Get some discussion going. Hmm. Yo, Bowser. Bowser's in the building. So it's pretty surprising, right? So this week we had a lot of news, and it was the same stuff, right? It doesn't matter what news does. Basically, news is just a catalyst for volatility, right? They had these orders all built and ready to be taken. All they did was fulfill the volume and bang. But it was quite obvious from last week we're going to get this. How? Price makes a high, takes out a high, then we have a low here. Which is the weaker high or weaker low? This is the weaker low, right? This is the weaker low. So they're gonna take that out. Okay, fine. It's got a reaction from here. They call it order block, supply, demand, whatever. Guess what happens? Price goes. One day, 2, 3 days. Dump. Yeah, that's literally how it's done. And let's just make it cleaner. Okay. High, low, weak low, taken out, break a structure. Break a structure, low. Intact, retrace. Okay? Don't forget the BOS. STP. High, weak lows. Wicks. Weak lows, wicks. Right? So that's basically literally actually what happened. So one day, okay, accumulation, build orders, wrong way, high intact, strong high, fails to even reach it and dumps. That's how simple you can keep it. Hey, what's up, Fred? Crazy moves, yeah. Obviously, look, man, to be honest, gold is in a weird spot. I'll tell you why. We've had this break all the way from here. We could fill it first. We have a low here and a breakout. Price could take out these lows. And if potentially we want to go higher, then we're going to go higher this way. So to me personally, I don't think we're bullish just yet. I still think we have some time to go. You know what I mean? That looks like clear retracement. Like these aren't really strong candles. You see this? No assumption at the same time, but still, you know? So what's also possible is price doesn't even want to come here. Price could just take this low. Right? Because we've known this to be a bearish market for a while, right? So of course after all this big pump, you need that retracement. It could be even the weekly, right? So in this case, you've been getting that. And the reason why markets don't move like crazy in the summer is, you guys know, man, algos, a lot of algos running, right? Let's see. We actually might get a continuation. So let me see if we can get in on that. Something like this. Let's see if we can get a continuation. Just like this. It's going to be a hard time frame. Yeah. That's what ideally I would like to see. One last push down. But yeah, anyways. Basically, I personally don't think they're gonna buy right now. We're still in a retracement phase on the weekly. Yeah. And then anything else, man? Anything else? We can check US 30. US 30 has kind of been throwing me off a little bit in terms of the way it's moving. It's very bullish, but at the same time, I know that once we clear these highs, right? You guys seen how it took out the wicks I was saying last week? We're going to take it at the 500 level, just did yesterday. But ideally, I would love to see some sort of reaction from this level. Price to just reach in, take it. Same thing with Nas. You know what I'm saying? Same stuff. So no, it's just as easy as it gets, man. When you really just use this daily time frame confluences and the higher time frame, then you'll know why the lower time frame is pushing, and not really giving you that reversal that you expect. You know what I mean? A lot of people expect that reversal, but this really sucks because I've been long for ages on gold. Then have you been swinging gold? Like from here or something? Or here? You've been probably swinging gold, right? That's what's happening for you, bro. The second one, this one, yeah. I'd say just stay relaxed in terms of how you feel. Just stay relaxed. But at the same time, why would you swing when you can just be on the H4 catching these types of trades? Buys like that, you go buy, and then you can, for example, take it at these highs or even these highs, right? Or you see what I just explained. Break structure, trace, sell, continue, right? And TDI saying the same thing. So I'd say just get out of the swing mentality, because we're not really, Forex is not really for swingers unless you're trading like Forex pairs, like, let's say, not really Euro NZD, but like there are other pairs that I know for sure. Like I know USD MXN is a great swing pair, because literally you could have just held this shit from like here, right? So, and keep going, no worries, like at all, right? That's like crazy amount of pips, but it's like 25,000 pips apparently. I don't know if that's true, but probably 2,500. My intuition tells me we go lower to how you drew the schematic. Whenever I break my rules, I close early and they usually getting screwed over. Yeah. It's because you're still in the mindset of swinging, right? Like I'd say just get out of the swing mentality, because swingers barely make real profit, right? Like yeah, like you can swing a bunch of different pairs at the same time, but you gotta use at least some size, man, if you want to make a good living, Bruno. But yeah, because wouldn't it be better if you trade intraday, you see, and you're just catching it up, down. Like think about the amount of pips you can catch: 300, 300, 300, like 400, 500. I'd say you can do intra-week swinging. Like let's say you catch the high of the week, hold it. Low of the week, hold it. Yeah. But remember that swing mentality has screwed people. Like I used to swing trade, and like I would be in profit. I'd be like, oh great. And then in come the sellers or buyers on the opposite direction, and it's like, yo, I was up like 10, 15%. Now it's like only 5, right? So follow the intuition, man. Intuition is not just, it's a God-given gift. But you have to really listen to what you're feeling, right? I know that sounds crazy, but listen to what you're feeling. Share the link to your community. It's on the screen. Yeah, because my mentees, right? I've been teaching my mentees this as well. So Bowser, one of my students, knows this, that when you break structure, like let's say you make a new high, yeah? And then it breaks that high, takes out the liquidity, and then it breaks a low, that means that you just made a peak, right? Just made a peak. And why this is actually not working, why this may not be intact all the time, is because this is too perfect. You see? Perfect respect. But it's the same stuff. You can still use okay, price expanded, made a break a structure, we made a retracement, and then continue, right? For that retracement, even here, break, retrace, continue. How many times can I show this? Many times. Break, retrace, Continue. Break, retrace, continue, right? And then you're just targeting the previous lows and highs, right? EOS shows the intention, retrace, best price to get in, sell. TP. This I get where you can just like swing to this, you know, low. That's a solid 500 pips, man. You know, one lot, you're looking at 5K. So same thing here, right? Same thing here. Now this is when you would stop. You see how this wick was made? And then we had this low. You got to see what's stronger. You got to see, okay, we have a stronger low or a stronger high. In this case, this low is stronger, right? Because first of all, we broke market structure. Okay, we got a little bit of a reaction, but what does it do? It comes in, fails to break these lows. Then you can counter trend and take that buy, right? But where are you going to take profits? You got to take profits up here, guys. The previous highs. And look how they respect them so well. You know what I mean? Even here, price just took a shit. So there's nothing wrong with counter trending, but any idea why market has dumped today? Bro, I have literally no idea. I cannot predict the market, but what I could say is damn near, yeah, like what's on the other side, right? You can also start using something that I learned back in economics, like in my university career. Yeah. So we were used to look at the inverses of certain assets and currencies, right? So this is this gold at the bottom, and then we have USD at the top. Okay. This is obvious. This is obvious, man. Look at this. Intention to buy, retracement, continue. Right? Keeps breaking highs. Retrace. Boom. Explosion. And the most important reason I'm actually looking at this, and I know exactly why they bought now. What number is this, guys? Let's mark it. 100. Super whole number. That's a whole number, guys. 100. And off the 100, price has been pumping, man. Okay? You can get these clues kind of like it's kind of like playing a game. You get a clue like, okay, wait, I'm having this sort of intuition that, look, USD is going lower and lower and lower, and gold is going higher and higher and higher. What do you think market makers want to do on the other side? Honestly, I'd say just forget the fundamentals, bro. Get rid of that. Fundamentals don't even matter, man. I'm being honest. I'd never traded news. I mean, the traders that I know that are winning, only a very small percentage trade news and like fundamentals, but they're still doing average trader stuff, right? They think they're all special, but they're just doing the same stuff, right? They're following the same price action, same opportunities, but they have all these mumbo jumbo news opportunities behind it. But real talk, this is an algorithm, my friends, right? To transfer money from one party to the other party. Okay? In weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. Break of a high. Price comes in for that retracement. 1, 2, 3, boom, at the 100 level. Am I saying we're gonna just keep buying? I'm not gonna assume. But when the price is showing it, I'm gonna take that opportunity while it's there. You understand? It's really that simple, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and act like the market is exclusive and unique. It's been doing the same stuff for years, my friends. I can go back to 2004. 2004. Price has been doing the same stuff. Okay? Breaking out, retracing, and continuing. That's literally what the market has been doing. Breaking out, retracing, continuing. That's literally all the market's been doing, man. But the reason why we're starting to see a lot of bearish as well is simply the market cycles, right? Price broke a high, retraced, went back because of COVID, right? We had this COVID setup, break, retrace, continue, right? So yeah, man, that's literally all it is, right? But you just have to have the eye to really hone in on it, man. You know, there's a lot of great opportunities in the modern day for us. See, and even here, you gotta identify when you're in a range clearly. Boom, in a range. When I'm in a range, I know I can trade the range. I take the buy. Okay, cool. Price is starting to break lows again. Okay, now let me sell. Okay, we got a BOS. Retrace. So there's really just like, okay, you have to really identify what's going on, right? You have the break, retrace, continue. Break, retrace, continue. So there's nothing wrong with doing what you're doing, right? Reading news, this, that. I'm just saying it doesn't help, right? This GDP stuff, this blah, blah, blah. All you got to do is just go to investing.com or even economic news. Read, okay, we have news today. Okay, cool. You have news. Most likely we're going to get volatility, right? And then monitor what they're doing before news. Because I promise you, if they're up high, failing to break these highs, we have Asia's high, London's high, New York makes a high. They're not going higher. They're failing to follow through, and they're closing with bodies. breaks. They broke structure right here before news happened. They sold off before news, and then what happened? Pump and dump, pump, dump. Right? So you're just building that, you know. So I hope that answers some of your questions, man. It broke lows on DXY. Where? You pointed out. Where did it break lows? It didn't bring a swing low. This is the low. It did not break. This is another low. Did not break. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. Which low did it break? This? This is a reaction, brother. Reaction to this level. This is just a retracement phase. Remember I said breakout, retracement, continue. Because they need to have some dummies to get in on these so-called order blocks and supplies that are right. They got to get some of those guys in the market and then wipe them out. They need fuel to trade. Same thing. Now, this is not an assumption saying that, okay, we're just bullish, bullish, bullish. What I'm saying is that when the opportunity is built up and the setup is there, you can take the setups. Little to no no stress at all. How do I join your mentorship? Here, you can go on my Patreon. You can just go here. Those aren't lows, bro. These are lows in terms of, yes, on the 5-minute, they matter because pretty much you could still sell these, but you better know when to get out because this is the lows that are still intact. These lows still intact. A new loop crew is created, right? at the end of the day, there's one swing low, major low, which is this one, and then you have other lows that are within the structure. So before this happened, this was the low and this was the high. But we know, and this is what I teach, is like, but we know once there's a low that's set up and we get consistent breaks, we have to have that retracement to continue. And where do you think the money's lying? On the left side. That's why I look left first, right? Look left to know where to target, right? So it's not complicated, man. زبور سلاغوكم يومك. Look, man, you got to stop trading this tiny time frames, bro. This is why you're losing, right? Like, you really think these are significant lows? This is retracement. Tiny. These aren't, you know what I'm saying? You got to realize, like, the strength of certain levels. Because there's only one low. Let's be real. There's only one real low, which is the $100 price. That's the lowest price, right? Here, the 99.6. That was the lowest price. So there's really just one low, right? And this high was considered valid to dumb money, right? The people that trade these OBs and whatever, right? They're like, oh yeah, great. We're in profit. We're in profit. And then they get stopped up, right? So I just think you complicate trading too much, man. It's not rocket science, my friend. It's either get in low, and you're with the trend, or you sell here and you get swept, right? You got to realize these guys are still in profit. Who's in the money? These guys. All of these guys are still in the money. They're giving him another chance to sell? That can't be right. And we still got these guys, right? So, yeah, you got to start to really simplify your stuff, bro. You know, because these aren't lows, man. these are just retracements. Because at the end of the day, you got to realize retracement. All right, don't trade the retracement. Trade after the retracement. And the whole reason the retracement happens is to get that discount, which is here. All right. In this case, that's what they respected. So let's see, man. Let's see. You haven't explained how you know these are real lows. Bro, there's no such thing as... Look, man, this is a low to some people, but not me. But not me. This is the low to me. That's the low. Not this. It's only a few things I look for, man. BOS showing its intention. retracement for me to get in at a lower price and buy. These ones? Yeah, but we're not trading. We're not trading the retracement, my friend. We're not doing that. We're not trading the retracement. We're trading after the retracement. And we're not even trading DXY, my friend. Where are you going to trade DXY? Like, just think about all the money that was built. All of these stop losses swept, right? So, all right, let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, US 30. Great. I would love to short this. Just like, whoosh. I'd love to short this. Yeah, exactly. Anabolic steroids said it perfectly. For a scalper, those retracement highs and lows are indeed the pertinent levels. It all depends on what kind of trading you're employing. Exactly. So we have different points of views, you know, and let's just keep that in mind. Personally, I don't want to trade those tiny trades. Don't waste my time with it, you know. I'd rather get in on a big blow off. GU buys. GU buys. Why are you getting in buys, my friend? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We knew it. It did take a while though. Wow. To actually come down. We predicted that last week. But I don't know if we should be buying GU right now, man. I mean, let's do some top down, but the way this is closing is kind of risky, my friend. I'd say I would like to buy here. Personally, I would like to buy there personally. And if it doesn't, just know that if they want to continue to buy, you're fine, man. You're fine. But for me personally, I don't want to buy this against this all this volume. You know what I mean? So see, look at this. Look at the way gold is just flipping that candle as well a little bit. Just accumulating. Don't get it twisted. You could get a reaction, but we're here to trade reaction, not reactions. AUD, I was short, got out. Oh, Bowser. My biggest advice to anybody is to simplify, man. Stop thinking too much of anything. I said that perfectly. Stop thinking of too much of anything. When you think too much of anything, it's bigger than you, but it's not. Nothing's bigger than you except for God. Because God put you on this planet. Trading is beneath us, right? You don't need it. You don't need that word need. Cut it out. Put the word want. You want to trade for a living. You want to trade as a business. You want to do this. You want to do that. And one thing I'd say everybody should want is to simplify. You would want to simplify, and that way you're going to actually make your life easier. Because look at this, right? Look at this. Look at this. This is the perfect example to why I was saying with the to Fred, right? Right. If you look, what is this? AUD USD, right? XXX USD. What does that mean? Okay, we're going against the dollar. The odd dollar is going against the US dollar. But it's clear, man. It's so clear because look, we just had a break right here. We had a break here. We have a high and a low. What did price do? Break. Where do you think it's going to go? Okay. They're not coming back here. They just made another swing high in the middle. Price did the same thing. Price broke structure, intention to lows, retracement, continue. Break structure, retracement, continue. That's it. That's it. Right? And at the same time, I'm looking, okay, how am I going to get the best price? What's the low in this situation? What's the high? This was the low of the week. You're just going to put your line there because you didn't see this before. This was not visible. This was not visible until today. But that could give you an idea of what is price doing. They're creating a micro trend, a false trend, to later take out, aka retracement, 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 right? Boom. Respects them this high. See? And I know you guys know. Bowser knows, man. Bowser knows. Less is more, baby. Let's get it. Less is more. DAX, 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 DAX. DAX index. Boy. Maybe I should start trading this instead of US 30. Because damn. Straight up, man. This thing is nice. But it's very similar, guys. So, Ahmed Tariq. Ahmed Tariq. All right, buddy. So look. Daily time frame. Daily time frame. We're here. And we're doing one thing. High. Low. Let's say we're here. Okay. Low, high. Which one is likely to be taken? I mean, you guys can answer that. Right. And it's doing similar stuff, right? Broke a high. Broke a high. Very subtly. Okay. I'm not even looking at the CDI. But I know for sure price, what does it do? Price does what? Range. This is a range. Okay. The price fails to break the range. The low of the range is this. Okay. The same place is we got the break of structure, intention to the highs, retracement, explosion, right? Yes, you could have traded this. Yes, you could have followed this small trend, but what do they trend to do with those? We're still in that range. But the fact that we pierced with quick price action, consistent lows, very slow price action, retracement, MBO cross, retest above 50, buys. That's it. Easy. You're welcome, Ahmed. Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, if you guys wanted to know how do you guys get a hold of me, yeah. Yeah, you can check out my link tree. And you can also message on here. Okay. So it's going to retrace or go up. Look, we're already in the buy sequence from yesterday from 9:30, yeah? You're going to keep holding to this high. See this purple high? Or even the 500 level, because that's a psychological level. But I like to just take profits at the previous highs that I marked on my top-down analysis, on which was built on a daily time frame, right? So, my friends, keep it so simple where you can literally go to your mom's or your son or your daughter and tell them, hey, this is it. So what you do, what do you guys think is going to happen next? Right? Based on logic, once a trend starts, it should continue the trend, but the only after it retraces, right? Only after it retraces. Don't get it twisted though. A retracement can also be in form of a pump or dump, such as this. This was considered a retracement, but it was a dump. This. It's a dump, but still a retracement. Is everybody following the trend, right? Sets a low and goes for the highs, right? Breaks out of a range, goes for the highs. Breaks out, retraces, goes up. And you're gonna notice how they happen at certain times. So I'm not gonna get into too much detail. So yeah, it's a subscription. So you're gonna have intense sessions. Basically, you're gonna make it back within 1 or 2 trades, depending on the size of your account. I know it. All my students got funded who joined me. Bowser's in the building. He joined, I think, a couple months back. Yeah, he's already funded trading like standard lots, like 100K, 200K accounts. So yeah. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just touching on the surface, guys. But once you guys do the one-on-one sessions with me, that's when you're actually gonna tap in to your creativity, you know, because I also assign homework to make sure that you know what you're doing. So US 30 did what? Retracement. Small retracement. You see that? Break. Retrace. I would love to see this happen. Hit them down low. And in fact, I think I'm going to take that position in 3 minutes. Ideally, we can take a quick setup down low. But once this is broken, then we are guaranteed to sell off. Once this is broken, guys. Yeah. So Bowser, it's a monthly. But I'm honestly giving you way more value than I'm even asking. Like, I'm giving you way more value, man, than you're paying for. To me, it's just for the time, right? All right, guys. So I'm just gonna wait 2 minutes, and we will see if we could take this short down to minimum this low. Right? Quick in and out. We'll go for a quick in and out setup. Ideally. But we got to be careful because we are still bullish on these markets. So if price, you see this low of the day, this is the low of the day. If price doesn't want to break it, then it's safe to say that we can take our buy setups, right? Then it's safe to say we can take our buy setups. This is the break, retrace, continue, ideally. But for me, is we've been literally buying this market for like the past 10 days in a row, right? So you got to keep this in mind. Who's in the money? Yeah, you see how that candle just flipped over? And the way NASDAQ is moving, it's easy to hit those highs. And yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for the buys. I like it. Just wasn't convinced, to be honest. Like, if you look at NAS, look at the way NAS is moving. Like, we had a low of the day. When did the low of the day happen? Right here. Low of the day came for a retracement. You already know, guys. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's be patient, though. If price breaks, then it'd be valid, right? But the way these two are moving together is giving me confidence, man. Yeah, exactly. You see? Low of the day, set up, break, trace would be nice. Would be nice. But let's sit on our hands until we get a clean break. Yeah. I hope Bowser's watching this. Now watch. The fact that this is looking like this, see? This looks like a retracement, my friends. All right? We gotta be observant until it's clean and clear. Until it's clean and clear. Like one thing I'm trying to say is, if you see, this is Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. We've been buying for like the whole week. Even the last 2 weeks, we've been buying. Buys. Small cells. Buys. You know? Yeah. Look, guys, look. If you guys know something about this guy's saying, basically, all right, let's open up to some discussion, okay? Forever Blessed is saying it's going down to 464, like I was saying earlier, right? But why I don't believe it's gonna do that is because I see this on NAS, right? I see that on NAS. So in order for me to buy or sell, I want to see them respect the levels first. I mean, if they flip bearish, that's perfect for us. You got to remember, guys, we've been really strong. See, this is why I wouldn't say sell, man. Because we just made a low and we broke structure. Easy, easy. So if you guys want to short, fine, man. You guys do what you want. You guys are free to do what you want. Ideally, shorting would give us a great opportunity because we've been rising for a long time, man. Definitely, we've been rising for a long time, man. See, guys, the exact reason why you shouldn't. Yeah. Chave.
So you gotta tell them.
Na kolishi. Kolishi khobiaba ubasu later.
Bro, but then why you even start the paint process?
Baran shoban barun. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ideally, I would love to see that. All right. Now we just got to see what NASDAQ is up to. NASDAQ crosses MBL, and that's a different story, guys. All right. But we just crossed that, and we've been pushing. Major push. All right, guys. So any questions, man? Any comments? Anybody saying anything? Anything you guys wanna put in the Yeah. Do you take any special substances? You should say supplements, not substances. I definitely do, man. I take about four. There's a superfood. It's like greens mixed like a bunch of different greens. I have a mushroom supplement. It's called reishi mushrooms. It's good for the brain. Um, sea moss and also intestine, like for intestine health, right? So yeah, man. That's basically it, man. And then obviously I mix it up with like a few things, like maybe a smoothie here and there, right? I'll mix it with a fruit salad, some vegetables, some, you know. Okay, so now it's a different story. See this? That's what we're looking at.
Oh, this is the cow?
Once this breaks, and this, then we're gonna look for the bias. Right now we're chilling, guys. But ideally, I would like to get a trace, but if this wants to continue selling, by all means, baby, we'll go back to our original thesis. Price broke structure, price retraced, and now price is making its way back to the lows. Ideally, right? At least we want to get one done. We haven't had a sell day basically in quite a while, man. Quite a while. This was still a buy day. So yeah, for sure, man. And anybody, I think somebody was asking about the mentorship. I also have a pre-recorded tier, so it's a lower price for sure. It's like $99, but that is gonna give you just pre-recorded course, basically everything we discussed. Instead of having you do it one-on-one, you just have to do it on your own, which is study, right? So hope you understand how that works, guys. Okay. Man. Now you see, gold, if gold is still bullish, gold is going to do a few things here. It's going to start to make a high, make a low, break the high, break the low, trace, and then, that is what I would say. But right now, there's a lot of volume from up top here, and you can trade those reactions, of course, right? But reaction versus the actual setup, there's a difference, guys, right? Personally, the indices have been choppy, man, last few days, but mostly buys, man. As you guys saw, FOMC pumped it, dumped it, and then went back. So that's why I say, guys, don't just like assume. Because look, all right, filled it.
Oh, this watch me. Right over here.
Now let's see what stays intact. This high or this low. That's it, guys. So just wait for that BOS. And yeah. You already bought. Cool, man. But we're at the end of the day, we're looking at scenarios, right? I'm saying this is what you should do. If this, then that. Right? Make if that this, then that scenarios, guys. That's a good piece of advice, I would say. Make one for buy side or sell side based on evidence from price action. All right. See? Oh, this is why it's always important to do that, right? And just jump in. So, boom. Look at what Nasdaq just did. Retraced. Huge dump, right? And yeah, this is holding, baby. We have another one right here, right? I like it. I like it. Yes. I like it, guys. Break. Trace. Continue. Easy, easy. Yeah. Don't take it too early, guys. This is why I say you got to make the if this then scenarios, right? Because ideally, if this breaks a low, you want to get that retracement to continue, right? We want to see what's holding, what's not holding. And then you would TP previous lows. Like this. Easy TP. And in fact, I think that's what we should do here. I hope that makes sense to everybody, man. I'm going to be signing out soon in a few minutes, and you guys can really use what you know to your advantage, right? Always look at both sides of the spectrum, right? Then once you start to peel the onion, so to speak, you start to, okay, here's more evidence. Oh, here's more evidence. Here's more evidence. That's how you build the case. You build your case, and yeah, that's how you win. But you see the way these close really hard candles, big candles. solid candles. And then what are these? Kind of weak, right? Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign out. You guys could personally, I would love to sell this down here, but we haven't had the clear signal yet. Right? You get solid price action, that'd be your next TP. But if you're already looking for buy setups, then you also got to realize that we haven't broke the low of the day yet. This is the low of the day, right? Low of the day, high of the day. So we're in between. And one thing I must say, when you're in between, there's risk on both sides. So when you're in between two peaks, there's risk. And that's another thing, Ahmed. Maybe that's what you're going through, right? You gotta look at both sides, right? So retracement started right here. Gold. Nice. All right. Yeah, anyways, man. Yeah. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. But I kind of broke down how you guys can look at it. Low of the day, high of the day, between two peaks. You kind of got to be careful though, because it could go, right? You have risk on both sides here, and yeah. But we have set the high of the session, and yep, looking good, man, for the shorts. Looking good, baby. That's what it is. Drop some good nuggets of wisdom. Appreciate it, man. Just can't comes with the game, 60 years? Wow. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. 140 points. Yeah. Break, retest, sell. Right? Continuation. All right, guys. I'm going to take that, and we will see how it plays out, man. All right. We do have 5 minutes to the H1 candle closes, so it would be a good idea to kind of let it close and determine from there, right? Because we are in between a high and a low. So I hope that makes sense, and I'll see you guys next week, man. All the links are down below here, right? Peace. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
That's you.